He does not want to become a real president, but he played a president, which, according to him, was one of the more difficult roles that he ever encountered. This is Alwin Ignacio, the diva that you love. Together with me is my kumaring Ultra Maldita.
Hi, this is Alex Brosas.
And you are watching the City Show. Ang Tarayan na Talaking Showbiz Edition. Nag-uuminglis ako kasi pag-uusapan namin si Jericho Rosales.
Ay, my God.
Who has been given the best role of his life as Manuel L. Quezon in Quezon, directed by Gerald Tarog, and produced by TBA, ang siyang pelikulang gumawa ng General Luna at
Goyo.
ng Goyo, ang Batang General. At 7 years in the making, ang MLQ or ang Quezon. Ang sabi ni Daphne Chu Song, ang kanilang producer, ang pinakamalaking challenge raw ng Quezon is number 1, to find the fundings. Kasi malaking budget daw po ang kailangan para sa isang historical film. Number 2, syempre, research. Pinakamahirap na aspekto ng isang historical film ay kung paano mo pipiliin ang mga material na available. Ang nakakatuwa, ang nag-admit, Gerald Tarog admit that ang pinaka-main theme ng Quezon is yung rivalry. Political rivalries of between Quezon at lahat ng mga taong nakakalaban niya sa politika. Doon siya nag-center para madaling i-splice kung ano yung mga materials na kailangan nila. Yon. Tapos si Jericho Rosales, alam mo ba, pinaprosthetic pala si Jericho sa movie. Para maging kahawig niya si Quezon.
So, hindi na kaya ng make-up?
Kasi yung ilong, yung ganon, kailangan niya i-prosthetic. He has to learn how the old presidents spoke, yung manner of speaking, yung kilos, yung kibot, yung lahat. Pinag-aralan niya talaga. Ganun siya ka-committed. At ang kwento niya pa nga raw, minsan, pag uwi niya ng bahay, natatala niya yung character. Hindi rin naman kasi siya method actor na kaya niyang bumitaw kaagad. O kaya minsan pag pupunta raw siya sa bahay, umuwi, or biglang mapapadalaw si Janine, sabihin niya, oh, para kang sa Quezon. Gagano si Janine. Or yung mga staff niya sa bahay, kuya, ba't ka dyan kumilos? Parang ang tanda-tanda mo. Nadadala niya. Yung katauhan ni Quezon. At ang nakakatuwa pa kay Jericho is that he acknowledges na nung high school, tamad siya mag-aral. Wala siyang pakialam sa history. Parang ito, lagi rin siyang palakol as far as history is concerned. So, the movie and the script of Gerald Tarog helped him understand many facets of our history and made him proud of his heritage. At gusto niyo talagang ilaban ang tama at katuwiran sa kasulukuyang panahon.
Is there anyone who asked how truthful the story was?
True, Gerald Tarog answered that. As far, and si Philip Counyeng ang nagtanong. Kaya mo, nandun si Philip Counyeng. Di ba, kaya i-pronounce ang last name. He asked. Ang sabi ni Gerald, we had so much material, but we have all of my stories of my Bayani verse, that's how he calls it. Meron dapat central theme.
And that was?
The central theme was power struggle, power rivalry. And talagang hindi, so may mga dinadagdag na fictional characters to add more flavor and color to the life of MLQ.
Pero ano na yun? That's not being truthful.
That's how he did General Luna. That's how he did Goyo. And that's how he's doing it.
Walang follow-up? Walang follow-up question si Philip Counyeng?
Hindi, kasi he was able to explain talagang ang history, depende kasi sa tao kung sino ang nagbabaka ng material and how he envisions it. That's how Gerald envisions what he read from history. And it's a group of experts, of academicians, who helped him make this world of Quezon. So,
In that sense, hindi siya masyadong truthful. That's my
oo,
observation
oo.
because of his answer, di
Mm.
ba? Kasi sa akin, if you are presenting history
Mm.
in a movie, dapat walang, parang ano yan eh, may insertion eh.
Mm.
Di ba? Dapat, the movie should be totally devoid of insertions. Insertions which will make it appear na yun ang fiction factor dun sa ano.
Ah.
Kasi history yan eh. History yung
Well,
you
at the end of the
don't
day,
bend.
at the end of the day, I cannot say how much historical data was in the movie because it hasn't been shown.
Mm.
Because I've seen General Luna, I've seen
Goyo.
and I'm not an expert in history.
Mm-mm.
So I wouldn't know ano yung sinasabi mong, ano ba yung insertion sa General Luna, ano ba yung insertion sa Goyo,
Hindi
ano ba
kasi nga by admission, 'di ba sinabi niya talaga, 'di ba na meron siyang nilagay na
kasi ako, all historical films are not 100% accurate. Because may creative license and artistic license ang screenplay writer, ang director, ang producer,
ay sa akin
diba?
that's rewriting
Diba?
history.
Ganun. Even if you
Ang
watch
dating
all
sa
the
akin.
even if you watch all the historical movies in Hollywood, from Gandhi to Margaret Thatcher to Abraham Lincoln, merong creative licenses. Lahat ng mga directors at scriptwriters to make it more appealing.
Kaya nga ako, I don't watch historical films.
Mm.
Not even once. Because I knew na meron diyang hindi totoo.
At talagang,
Diba?
ang makakapagsabi lang naman talaga kung hindi totoo at hindi totoo, ang nasa isang material ay yung mga historical. Because the last time pinalabas ang General Luna, pinalabas ang Goyo, wala naman ako nalig na historian, te, na nagtaray. It's yan, totoo! Sinungaling si Gerald Taro, huwag panoorin ng pelikulang yan. Wala naman silang ganun.
Oo nga, pero nadala kasi ng acting ni no? Acting ni, sino to?
Lord of Acting
na si
John Arcilla. Pero ang point ko kasi, if they were so gravely inaccurate, then General Luna would have not reached that kind of sales, box office-wise, and that kind of acclaim from the public.
Oo, pero nga, ang point ko doon is, you have to be true to the story. True to what happened. Kasi historical yung ginagawa mo.
Hindi yun nga, kaya nga.
Hindi siya fictional.
I cannot judge the movie because I have not seen it. Basta ang tema niya is the power struggle between MLQ and Sergio Osmeña, ang kalaban niya.
If I were there, I would have asked
MLQ and Emilio Aguinaldo, na kalaban niya nung sa pagka-presidente. Yun yung kasi si MLQ at yung mga paglalaro niya sa mga iba't ibang babae because he was known to be a playboy. So, yun ang ginawa nila. Yun ang nakalagay sa press kit, yung pinag-uusapan during the press con. So, how accurate it is, then only the historians can say, oo, accurate yan. At wala pa naman atang historian na buhay pa noong 1930. At masalong feeling ko yung mga buhay noong 1930, tegi na ngayon. So, wala na talaga makakapagsabi na, ay, oo nga, kasi nungalingan yan. Propaganda yan, ganun yan.
Hindi, kasi by admission yun ang inaano ko. If I were there, I would have asked a follow-up question na, historical ito, bakit merong hinaluan mo ng fictional characters, di ba? I mean, that's that's a no-no. Kasi, when you deal with something serious as historical film, dapat yung lahat ng elemento, lahat ng characters, dapat totoo. Kasi historical
Majority of the characters are real-life people during the time of Quezon.
Oo nga.
But
he added something.
The fictional characters are there to embellish the story, to move the narrative. Yun ang dating sa akin. So, sa akin, kung after seeing Goyo and after seeing General Luna, Gerald knows his universe. Alam niya kung saan pupunta, saan hindi pupunta. So, I trust that this final episode of his Bayaniverse is going to be as great as the last two. Diba?
Basta ako, I don't believe in in distorting historical facts.
I don't think it distorted
Oh,
historical
hindi,
facts.
hindi distorting. Adding fictional characters because that is not history. Diba?
Well,
Ganun lang yun.
I respect your opinion
Mm.
and we have to have Gerald Taro as our guest para masagot ang curiosity mo. Bakit siya nagdagdag ng mga additional fictional characters? Di ba naman, sis?
I don't like meeting him. Charot! Aray ko!
Ang maldita talaga ng ultra
Diba?
maldita. And on that note, inaanyayahan po namin kayo mag-subscribe sa aming YouTube channel sa Diario Tirada. At syempre pa, panoorin niyo din po kami sa aming Facebook page, sa Diario Tirada Facebook page. Itinatanghal po, taray! Pinapalabas po ang The Kitty Show tuwing Sabado at Linggo, alas 4 ng hapon. Ito po si Alwin Ignacio, The Diva That You Love. Kasama ko ang aking kumaring ultra maldita
Hi, this is Alex Brosas.
na ayaw niya talaga didistort ang kasaysayan. Kaya Gerald, ano ba namang mag-guest ka dito one of these days?
Hindi naman dinidistort. Yung lang, yung insertion ng ayoko, no?
Ay, parang ibang insertion na gusto mong patungkulan.
Gusto mo?
Ay, ito po ang The Kitty Show. Ang Taray na Talakin Showbiz Edition. Magandang Sabado po sa ating lahat.